What's the energy around this beautiful full moon in Gemini this December, and how can we use that energy to manifest in the most positive way possible? So let's find out. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Granny B. If you're new here, then a special welcome to you. Please give the video a like, comment down below with any questions you have, and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when I post new pick a card readings like this one to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is all about this lovely Gemini full moon and the manifestations we can achieve in this energy. Most of the decks I'm using today are listed with affiliate links in the description box below. I am an Amazon associate and I may get compensated if you purchase an item through one of those links. Remember, this is a general reading, so there may be some messages that are for you and some that are for others watching. Take what you can relate to and leave the rest. We have 3 piles of cards here. Group 1 with the tiger's eye, group 2 with the Smoky Quartz, and group 3 with the Amethyst. So clear your mind, take a deep breath and pick the pile that you are most drawn to right now, and then go down to the timestamps, which will be in the description box and in a pinned comment, and then click on the timestamp next to that pile. Group 1. Hello and welcome to your reading. Remember that this is a general reading, so as always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I'm starting with your Everyday Witch Tarot. It's for the energy around you coming into this full moon. We have the 8 of Cups. I'm getting the strong message that this is about the feeling of having something missing, that not all of the pieces of your puzzle are in place. Don't try to keep things the same for the sake of familiarity. Allow for change. Change is good, and this is a gentle change that you can grow through here. It can be walking away from a situation that's brought disappointment. The overall feeling is that you should stop putting up with things that you really don't like or enjoy for the sake of harmony. A little constructive selfishness is called for here. The Tower. Oh, I love the smug look on this witch's face. This is one of the nicest Tower cards. She's looked at this situation and thought, nope, and deliberately brought the whole thing down. This, plus your 8 of Cups here, tells me that the gentle changes there are now deliberate big changes here. You're drawing a line under something and saying that's it, no more. From a manifesting point of view, that's often when we start to see good results. Getting out of the energy that had us trapped in our own illusions and holding on to what we had for fear that any change would be bad. These are definitely positive changes that you're in control of. And you know what? It's all you. All your choice, all your decision. I feel very strongly that this isn't about anyone but you. This is about your habitual thoughts and feelings and knowing that they need to change. The Devil, yeah, that's the energy you're blowing up. The illusion of being trapped and not being able to move. The ego mind fears that hold us in place. In the guidebook, it tells us straight here that this is about bad habits, addictions, obsessions, and clinging to unhealthy decisions we made in the past. Here's the mantra for this. I would so much rather be happy than right. Yeah, I get it. You do the healthy eating, healthy lifestyle thing, and then all the temptations show up, and you slip once, and then you're on the helter-skelter down with donuts in one hand and a cigarette in the other. Been there, done that, forgive yourself and start again. If one diet hasn't worked, there are others. Also, There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Hamlet. Don't cling to anything that's bad for you, whatever that is. Drop the burden and walk away. Still, your choice. Always your choice. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I can see that. But these are the 3 o'clock in the morning fears. Fear of change, fear of actually taking charge and being in control. Getting out of the headspace that had you in the 8 of Cups, Tower and the Devil. Energy that you really want to let go of and move forward from, but you feel as if you can't. You feel stuck in that. You want the universe to wave a magic wand and switch you out of that timeline. Thing is, it can't until you give it permission to act for you. You have free will. There's hope here, dawn and a bird, but you're trapped in the fear cycle and only you can move you out of that. Don't get lost in the drama here. In the big picture, this is only this month. These are not do it now or else energies. You can't get it wrong and you never get it done. Not at all. King of Swords. And some clarity, especially clarity of thought coming in under the full moon. You can see clearly. You can see the truth, and it's entirely up to you if you accept it and do something about it or let the cycle turn again. Air sign energy, divine masculine flavoured. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is using your head and not giving in to those 3 o'clock in the morning fears. Your heart can't be heard clearly through the ego fears from the devil. And you do know intellectually that something has to give. You have to do something positive. This could be a mentor or an ear that will listen and give wise advice. You may be reacting purely from logic, without thinking about the emotional aspects at all. There may be a warning to get past the fears and actually listen to your heart, if you can get to the point of being able to hear it right now. Nine of Pentacles, well, you do have success coming. All the rewards from your hard work, your own efforts, all of that paying off and giving you a breather. It's entrepreneur energy. Give yourself credit for the work that you've done. And it's another 9. You're nearly there, nearly through that self-imposed barrier to allowing this abundance in. Plan to take some time out too, a bit of R&R before you get back to work. This is goals achieved and rewards coming in, especially financial rewards. Okay, onto the Fairy Tarot here, clarifying the Everyday Witch cards. 5 of Autumn, and the card says, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. This is the lack mentality card, not asking for help when you need it. Financial fears that aren't based in reality. Look at the 9 of Pentacles here. It might not be as good as you're intending for right now, but it is a lot better than it has been. In fact, the card tells us clearly not to focus on the negative, because that just brings more of the same. We need to accentuate the positive, stay in a positive mindset. And if you can't do that on money and finances, then do it in another area of your life. Find something to be happy and grateful for and flow that. Six of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. You do have money coming in, some of it's from an unexpected source. You've done good things for other people in the past, and what goes around really does come around. Sharing the results of your successes you can't help but get it back with interest. Don't give and give and give without getting back, though, and check that charities that you support are doing the kind of work that you do with the resources you're sharing. If you can't give money, you know you can give time, volunteer, donate items you don't need anymore. Ten of Winter. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Yeah, it's the end of the rough times you've been going through, the end of the bad habits. You can let them go now. You know what all those let go and move on messages were about. And if you don't, then really this isn't your reading. And now you can see your way clear to doing just that. These 9s turning into a 10 for completion. It's the completion of a cycle, the full moon energy allowing you to allow it in. Set new goals and intentions for what you actually intend to manifest now. Focus on the new beginning aspect, because it's all on the up cycle now. Nine of Winter. Unfounded fear. Focusing on worst case scenario, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. It's the 9 of Swords again, to underline the message. You are letting the 3 o'clock in the morning fears dominate. Every time I'm telling you the upside here, all you hear is doom, gloom and downside. You're worrying too much and perpetuating the negative cycle. The universe doesn't hear no, it gives you what you're focused on. You're like someone who hates apples, cramming their mouth full of them and complaining how much they loathe the taste, like Vladimir Zeland says. Accentuate the positive. You can do this. You're always manifesting anyway. Have a go at manifesting from the positive. Also, be gentle with yourself. Nurture yourself. Practice some self-love. Rider Waits now. What can we do with this energy? 6 of Cups in the reverse. Don't get stuck in it. Don't cling to the past, and don't look at it through rose-coloured glasses either. There were things in past situations that you're now seeing as rose gold glow that you hated and loathed. Stay in the present and focus on the positive here and now, or there may be some opportunities you miss because you aren't focused. You also need to let your inner child out to play. Right now we're coming up to Christmas. Can you feel the magic in the air, or are you letting your cynical adult self get caught up in anti-commercialism and negativity? Bah humbug to you too. Live a little. The Chariot. Taking action on decisions, the ability to move forward, feeling as if you have control back, balancing your energy, present focus. You will be successful. 9 of Pentacles. If you stay focused and take focused action now. You have all you need to do it. And mostly, all you needed was some clarity and a sprinkle of positivity and a change of perspective. Queen of Wands, fire sign energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, divine feminine. This is the entrepreneur queen, the go-getter, deeply creative and passionate about her dreams and intentions. You, flowing this energy, are upbeat, determined and courageous. Be bold and shine your light. Again, this may be a mentor, teacher, a guide coming in for you, but I think this is you flowing your full power, and it is beautiful. Judgment reversed. Yep, the time out again. You need that. Playtime for your inner child. The letting go of the worries and the negativities so you can get past them. A little self-love so that you can feel lovable. The universe is trying to get you to break free from your fears and move forward to something much better. And the call has gone from gentle nudge to a shove. It's still your choice though. Always your choice. Your inner critic could be being very loud too. But what you're called to isn't something that you'll be able to succeed at. Trust that the universe has your back. You can do anything you really want to do. There will be a way. Some intentions just require digging deeper is all. Let's see what the good tarot has to say for an overview. The Tower again. Change really is the only constant. In this deck, the message is that these things may be unexpected, from a sudden Kundalini zap to a paradigm shift, but they are positive, and that they offer opportunities for positive transformation. The caterpillar probably thinks it's dying in the chrysalis, and it has to struggle in there or it will die. The transformation is complete when it emerges as a butterfly. This is you right now in a chrysalis month. Stay present. Don't get bogged down, and above all, stay positive. metaphor of air, time out. I didn't think that message had come over very clearly. You do need to take a pause to breathe, meditate, and maybe even simply have a little me time and R&R. You won't get clarity if you stay too busy to think, and that's a coping mechanism that's well past its decomposed by date. If you do have a lot of tasks to do, see if you can make them meditative, or play some positive audiobooks while you work. Temptation. This is the Devil card again. Try not to get attached to outcomes, and also try to get your head out of the mundane reality around you, which is the illusion, and onto the spiritual, peaceful, grateful mindset that is the actual reality. Don't get pulled back into old habits, even old bad habits of thinking and being that don't serve you. Also, don't do anything to excess, and that includes manifestation techniques. You do have a life, and you are meant to enjoy it in the here and now. Queen of Water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Self-love, self-care, be your own best friend, mother yourself, be the change that you want to see around you through healing yourself. You have the wisdom and the drive, and now you're gaining the emotional strength. Energy Oracle card to complete the reading. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. This is about clarity of thought, seeing things clearly with your mind's eye, visualization. You can expand your perspective now, gain clarity. The clouds are clearing. Under this full moon, in the time out that the cards are telling you to take, focus clearly on what you intend to manifest in the future. Get that vision clear in your head and flow it out to the universe. In this energy, I get the feeling that you'll have dusted your hands off like grandma finishing a hard job well done, and you're saying, good, done that, what's next? Okay, group 1, if you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up and comment below and let me know. While you're here, subscribe to the channel by clicking on that little icon in the corner and turn on notifications so that you get a message whenever I upload a new pick a card reading like this one. I'm sending you so much love and blessings. Until next time now, group 1. Bye. Group 2, hello and welcome to your reading. Remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I'm starting with the Everyday Witch Tarot for the energy around you coming into this full moon. The sun, that's lovely. That sets the tone for the whole reading here. Beautiful, happy, celebratory energy that really can't be dimmed. How good can it get? Take time to smell the roses, enjoy this good energy, bask in it, bottle it, treasure it. Lots of really good, happy things happening. Queen of Pentacles. She's earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and she's financially secure, stable, wise, prosperous in all areas of life. She's asking if you are taking the time to be grateful and appreciate all the good things you have in your universe right now, or are you taking any of it for granted? All of these wonderful good things that you have flowing into your world, a wealth of all kinds, from good ideas to friends. Be completely present in your life and enjoy it. Six of Swords. A transition from a difficult phase towards an easier one, and I think this is past energy. You can see that this has happened or is happening already, because most of this energy around you is so positive. You don't miss what you left behind, and what you have now is far better than you could have imagined. It was a small price to pay for the situation you've moved into. Six of Cups. Definitely transitions. Random acts of kindness that you've put out are being repaid to you now. Either that or the universe is telling you to pay it forward. Some of these blessings, in little ways, it doesn't have to be money. Things as simple as a smile can turn a life around. This is the snowflake of a good deed becoming an avalanche of abundance. And really, it's all good. Page of Wands. I think of Dick Whittington when I see this card. Turn again. This is about eagerness and enthusiasm and setting out on a new path. I think there is something for you right now that is totally different from anything you've ever considered before. And under all of this positive energy, now is the time you really could try it, whatever it is. This could be a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who you give a guiding hand to. But generally, I think it's you trying something different and loving it. The Empress. The Sun and the Empress. What lovely positive energy we have here. Embrace your abundance and growth and celebrate it. Flow that divine, feminine, nurturing energy. You are in your own power in every aspect of your life, like having the abilities of all four queens. This is the card of the mother, as in maiden, mother and crone. She is deeply nurturing both to herself and the others. Striking that balance perfectly. Did I say celebrate? Not enough, I didn't. This is lovely, happy energy, so celebrate it. On to the Fairy Tarot here to clarify the Everyday Witch cards. The Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. It really is so easy to manifest from such a happy base. In this energy, it's often easy to forget to intend, as everything is so happy and bright. Why would you even think about having more? Ask how good can it get? And set your intentions again, even the simple intentions for happiness, and more of what you're flowing here. This can just spiral up and up for you now. Stay in that flow. Nine of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Here's the financial abundance too, and the message is to enjoy the fruits of your labour. This is your hard work that flowed in these happy, fun, upbeat times here, and you deserve a pat on the back and to put your feet up and really bask in the good things around you. A little luxury, a lot of self-love. Eight of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. It's the Craftsman's card, the energy of flow. Creating for the love of creating and being rewarded for it. The craftsman never stops learning their craft. And learning for the love of the thing you're learning is an awesome place to be. I can also see the possibility of seminars or workshops with spiritual teachers or people you admire with practical skills. Very good plan indeed. The guidebook also says that the law of attraction is returning all your positive energy to you here and flowing in what you have intended for in the past. Five of Winter. Walk away from dishonest associates, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. I say avoid negative people. Don't let any negative influences bring you down. You are in your integrity and at a higher vibrational level than you used to be, and really you can see far more clearly than you used to. If you're involved with anything that feels off to you, then walk away from it. Your choice. That is much more likely to be an organization or a group of people than an individual. You probably won't be able to tolerate self-serving organizations or anything that doesn't feel as if it's for the highest good of all. Remember though, don't fight anything and give it your power. Be pro-ethical commerce, not anti-capitalism. On to the Rider-Waite now. What can we do with this energy? The sun, again. Well, really enjoy it. I mean, truly enjoy all that positive energy that's flowing in around you, and let your inner child out to play. Have yourself a merry little Christmas or Yule if that's what you celebrate. You have to know that things are going really well for you, and if you don't yet, you soon will. You have the ability to express yourself authentically and shine your light out. You're attracting all the right things and people to you. It's a lovely, golden, bright, happy time. Page of Cups, and here's creativity again as well. You could have some really good ideas to run with, or opportunities to really do what you do best. New projects opening up. And you're open to anything positive and in integrity right now. Infinite possibilities. There may be a shift onto a new spiritual path. That's an exciting new way of looking at things too. Again, seminars, workshops. Page of Pentacles reversed. A troubled earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Younger person in need of guidance. Or is it more that you feel that the things you want to do, that you're intending for, will cost more money? No. It's getting caught up intending for money when it's what you want to do with the money that's your actual intention. Follow your joy. The money will flow in as a side effect. Do the creative things, flow the fun in. The money will follow every time. Seven of Pentacles, a pause for reflection, lots of seeds sown, waiting for harvest, understanding that life and manifesting isn't instant gratification. You're sowing the seeds for further success in the future, intending strongly for financial security and abundance to go with the happiness you've manifested so perfectly. Let's see what the good tarot has to say for an overview. Three of Air. I always remember the line from the book here. What's truly mine can never be withheld from me. This is past energy, a heartbreak, but it is what set you on the path to the happiness you've got now. There was a silver lining there, and you really have moved on from it now. It's still in your energy though, so may need a little more releasing. Remember, you've got the sun twice here. This is a pimple. It isn't even a midge bite. And the overwhelmingly positive energy here, emphasizing this would be soap opera unnecessary plot twist style. Hanged Man. A shift in perspective. Surrender. Letting go of outcome. Letting things work out in perfect divine timing. Not forcing, but allowing. I think you've got this. I do. You know how to let go and allow, and that's the energy you're manifesting from clearly. Even in a spiritual step up, the best advice is to let go of the outcome and let the energy take you. Don't fight it and come at all of it with a beginner's mind. Two of Fire, a decision, yeah, but one taken from all the right headspace that it's possible to get. Don't be afraid of losing this sweet spot either, you won't. This is creative planning for the future, taking inspired action, allowing the flow in your creativity. You're making progress here and you can see and feel it. Two of Air. There's no rush, no urgency, no opportunity about to pass you by. If you are at all uncertain, it is perfectly fine to take your time and just be in the present moment, calm and quiet, and gain clarity. That's the thing about happy times too. You feel like you daren't move for fear that you'll somehow muck it up. You won't. You can't. You can't get it wrong and you never get it done. Look at all your options calmly. You'll know which one is the right choice. And we go to the Energy Oracle to close out your reading. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, speaking your truth and the ability to do so effortlessly. It's also being true to yourself and being honest with yourself, silencing the inner critic and knowing that your inner voice should be as kind to yourself as you are to others. Journaling and scripting would be good manifestation techniques to use under this full moon energy. It isn't just ideas you're able to express now, it's emotions too, and you really can get your message across. Oh, sunshine. You're really in your power. I love it. Well, group 2, thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and let me know down in the comments if I got anything wrong. And click on the logo there in the corner to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to turn on notifications so that you know when I post another pick a card reading like this one. And for now, group 2, bye. Group 3, hello and welcome to your reading. Remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I'm going to start with your everyday witch cards for the energy around you coming into this full moon. The Chariot. You're a little conflicted about which way you should go. The cards are saying details really don't matter. What you have is some momentum, and that's a good thing. Move with it, flow with it. It really doesn't matter which direction you pick as long as you take charge and move. You know that both is as valid a choice as neither, right? What do you really want? What do you wish for? That's the intention to set under this full moon energy. But be clear, be concise, don't vacillate. 7 of Cups, oh God, decisions, decisions. Again, nothing that is for you will go by you. Picking one thing doesn't mean that everything else on offer is gone. There is no wrong choice here, and you aren't limited to one choice. You can't get this wrong. Just pick one and enjoy it. Seriously. The Emperor. Here's a man with a plan. Look, he's got a map. He knows where he's going, or where he's sending other people at least. This man is trustworthy and wise. You can follow his lead. Perhaps he's a trusted mentor flowing that wisdom to you, or a spiritual guide. At the very least, the author of books that you trust. He does expect us to follow the rules, the tried and trusted ways of doing things. He has been where you are and has learned and can now pass his advice on to you. And it's entirely up to you if you take that advice or not. Three of Pentacles. Arts and crafts and creativity in collaboration with others. Happy and uplifting co-creation and some really positive energy. Again, though, there's a plan to follow or a formula that's the blueprint to what you're creating here. You need to know the rules before you successfully break them and create your own plan or blueprint. That might be what has you swivering. Chariot, 7 of Cups. Not wanting to follow a planned route or blueprint, but right now the cards are saying that that is your best way forward. 4 of Cups. There's a feeling of dissatisfaction here, as if you want to kick out against being constrained. The situation that you're in is temporary. The wise mentor won't be in charge forever. The apprenticeship of the 3 of Pentacles is only a stage, a life cycle. What is it that you actually want here? Are you clear on it? Because whatever you think is happening, you do have a lot of options open, and I mean a lot. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good here. I really feel that the universe has put you where you are right now for good reasons, and that you may be missing out on something that the universe is dangling right in front of you and putting big flashing neon signs up to that you're not seeing because you're feeling frustrated and blocked in. Get your happy vibes on. You can do it. 3 of Cups. Oh dear gods, I swear that wasn't a setup. Get your happy vibes on, right enough. Raise your vibration, let your hair down. Have fun where you are right now. things are okay. I mean, really okay. This energy here, the Three of Cups energy, is where to set your intentions from under the full moon here. Okay, onto the Fairy Tarot to clarify the Everyday Witch. Three of Summer, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations or births, friends you cherish. I think we get the message. It's lighten up, don't be taking it all so seriously. You may be about to take a step up anyway, like a promotion or a graduation or a spiritual step up. This is the good news here, and again, the celebration. The guidebook for this card reminds us to flow gratitude, especially when things are going well. Abundance in, gratitude out. This could be Soul Tribe coming in, co-creation again. And the guidebook says health improving too. The Lovers. True love that is long-lasting. Choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Oh yeah, Soul Tribe, or even a soulmate coming in for you. There's a choice indicated again though. This choosing from the heart is important. It isn't a logical choice you're making. It's emotional and maybe even spiritual. The best way to see that clearly and hear that voice is to do heart coherence meditations. Well, I think that's always a good idea anyway. But right now on this full moon, it is the best way to let your heart be heard. Unity. Well, that's interesting. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Really interesting. I was saying that there was a formula or a blueprint about the way you're being taught. And here we have this card telling you that you can compare old and new ways of doing things. Usually, the Hierophant is very traditional and almost dogmatic, more rigid than the Emperor in the Everyday Witch. But here we have true integration and Soul Tribe again. And it's saying that both the old and new ways of doing things have merits. Thinking outside of a box and then applying that to the old tried and tested ways and coming up with something that doesn't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Synergy. I hear synergy. You could be taking a relationship to a deeper commitment with these two cards, but that's only going to resonate for a very few of you. High Priestess. Trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. You do know that you really do have the spiritual gifts that you're being told you have, right? And you also know that you can trust your intuition, your heart voice, your soul voice that will never steer you wrong. And you can't get it wrong anyway because you never get it done. You never finish creating. It's an ongoing, movable goalpost feast. Feel for the right answers in your body. Know that your gut instinct will also guide you. Does a choice or a statement feel heavy or light to you? Practice that and you will. You'll know instinctively. Rider Waits now. What can we do with his energies? Three of Swords reverse. Get over past heartbreak completely for a start. It is in your past, very much so, but it's making you hesitant now. Watch your inner critic. You wouldn't speak that badly of a friend, and you wouldn't allow anyone to speak that badly of a loved one, and yet you do it to yourself constantly. The inner critic isn't real. It's how your ego tries to protect you. The only way to silence it is in meditation. Also, other people's opinions are just that, opinions, and irrelevant. Let them go right through you. Don't reject them. That only gives them power. Don't accept them. That too will give them power. Just allow them to be. Just like belly buttons. Everyone has them. They are irrelevant. The Emperor again. This could be you stepping up into that energy now, but remaining open to different ways of doing things. It's certainly a person in a position of trust and responsibility that's earned the right to be there and do that. This is the breadwinner, providing for the family, the wage earner, the boss, the father figure. There are still rules and regulations here, formula or a plan that's being followed, but it's working out well. Four of Cups reversed. Again, that's interesting. The card is saying to use the full moon to go inwards and be introspective, by which I always say meditate, and that this is the way to get clarity. It's also warning that retreat like that can be running away from choices, decisions, and even loved ones. Choosing not to choose is still a choice, and I know I said you can't get it wrong, but don't shut the world out. Seven of Swords, you still feel as if something's not quite right, something doesn't add up. Do you really believe that you're pulling the wool over other people's eyes and you don't deserve these good things that are on offer to you, like this relationship or the celebration or the promotion? That's imposter syndrome and an unhealthy dose of the artist's curse here. The High Priestess says that you can trust your intuition. If everything seems good, then it probably is, but really listen to the heart voice, the one with the answers, not your ego fears. Let's see what the good tarot has to say for an overview. Two of Earth. In this deck, it means doing what you love and loving what you do. That's what you're intending for, and it looks very much as if that's what you've got. Maybe stop second-guessing yourself. You've worked for this, you've learned a lot, and you're stepping into the Emperor boss energy and taking a leading role. If there are aspects to what you're doing that leave you feel a little uninspired or frustrated, again, it's temporary. It won't be that way forever. Intend out of that energy. Five of Water. Here's the message to release the old hurts and grief again, and that this full moon is one that you can really dig deep and let go of a lot of it. You do deserve the peace and ease that comes with letting go and coming to terms with the past. It's not easy, but it is simple and it is possible. Ten of Air. Blessing the life lessons that have brought you this far. Completing a cycle, and it is the Three of Swords, Five of Water, Ten of Air sequence I'm talking about here. It's the very end of that energy, and you can move on from it. It's all up from this point on. There may be an aha moment or a moment of true clarity that makes everything fall into place so that you can enjoy yourself. Nine of Water. Oh yes, everything falls into place for you beautifully. You know now that you were right to say no to what wasn't right for you, as you get wishes granted and long cherished dreams coming true. This is the reason for your celebration then, as you get what you intended for and really flow into it and are truly happy. I love this. It's like having a fairy tale ending to a tarot reading. To close it out, I pulled an energy oracle card for you. Contract. Maybe this is what the Emperor's plan and blueprint was, a contract being signed, legal, or marriage or property ownership. This isn't a casual agreement or a handshake. This is a proper legally binding document and all that goes with it. I get the strong feeling that you feel like you're really adulting here. It's all good though, it's all in your favour, and if it's a legal matter, then justice will be served and the side that is in their integrity will win. There are also more new opportunities around you than you can see right now, so be open to them. Wow, that was a bit deep. Okay, so thumbs up to like, subscribe by clicking on that little icon there. That's it from me for this reading. I hope you all had a lovely weekend and a lovely rest of the month. I'm sending you all my love and blessings as always, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye now.